Imagine a time before the stars existed, before the sun rose for the first time, before the oceans breathed and the earth carried life. In that silence, there was her, a mother older than time, a presence so vast that entire civilizations would remember her, in different names, yet with the same deep reverence. In West Africa, the Fon and Iwe people call her Nana Buluku. Among the Zulu people of southern Africa, echoes of her appear through the name Mama Inana, the great mother spirit. And in ancient Egypt, the sky itself becomes her body through the goddess Nut. Different lands, different languages, yet the same idea remains, a divine mother of creation. Across African spiritual traditions, there exists a powerful memory of a primordial feminine force, a cosmic mother who existed before the universe took its form. And when we begin to examine these traditions closely, something remarkable appears. The story of creation may not begin with a king or a warrior or a distant father figure. Instead, it begins with a mother. In the traditions of the Fon and Iwe people, creation begins with Nana Buluku. She is not created. She has no parents. She simply exists. She is the eternal source, the great origin of existence itself. You can imagine her as the cosmic womb of the universe. Just as a child develops within a mother's womb before entering the world, the universe itself was believed to exist within Nana Buluku before creation began. From her came the divine twins known as Mawu and Lisa. These twins represent the great balance of existence. Mawu embodies the moon, night, gentleness, motherhood, and intuition. Lisa embodies the sun, strength, order, and masculine energy. Together, they form a sacred harmony, light and darkness, masculine and feminine, day and night. That makes this story truly profound is that both the sun and the moon themselves are considered children of Nana Buluku. This means that the mother existed before the sun ever shined in the sky and before the moon ever illuminated the night. In this worldview, the cosmic mother stands at the very beginning of existence. After bringing forth the divine twins, Nana Buluku steps back from direct involvement in the world. She does not rule over humanity in the way many gods in mythology do. Instead, she allows creation to unfold through her children. It is a powerful image. A grandmother of the universe watching over creation while allowing the next generation to shape the world. Mawu and Lisa begin to organize the universe. Mountains rise, rivers begin to flow. Animals move across the land. The earth slowly becomes a living world. Human beings eventually appear within this sacred order. Yet even as the world changes and grows, the presence of Nana Buluku remains at the highest level of existence. She is not absent. She is simply beyond the everyday movement of the world. Now, if we travel thousands of kilometers south to the lands of the Zulu people, we find another fascinating echo of this cosmic feminine principle as Mama Inana, a motherly spiritual force connected with divine wisdom and creation. Zulu cosmology often emphasizes balance within the universe, masculine and feminine energies working together to sustain life, order and harmony emerging from this balance. Just as we saw earlier with the divine twins Mawu and Lisa, we once again encounter a worldview where the feminine principle holds immense spiritual power. This is not simply a goddess associated with love or fertility, a maternal force connected to creation itself. Across many African traditions, the universe is not imagined as something built through conquest or domination. Instead, the universe is understood through the metaphor of birth. Life emerges from a womb, Creation unfolds like a child entering the world. The earth becomes the child of the universe, and the universe becomes the womb of existence. Now let us travel north to one of the most famous civilizations in human history, ancient Egypt. Here we encounter the magnificent sky goddess known as Nut. Nut is not simply a goddess who controls the sky. She is the sky. Ancient Egyptian art often portrays her as a woman stretching across the heavens. Her body arches over the earth, forming the vast canopy of stars above the world. Her skin is covered with constellations and shimmering lights. Below her lies the earth god Geb, representing the land beneath our feet. Between them stands Shu, the god of air, holding the sky and the earth apart so that life can exist. But Nut's role goes even deeper than this. She is a cosmic mother. Every evening the sun disappears beneath the horizon. In Egyptian mythology, this moment is described as Nut swallowing the sun. Then during the night, the sun travels through her body. At dawn, she gives birth to it again. Every sunrise becomes the rebirth of light from the goddess. Nut is also the mother of several powerful Egyptian gods. Among her children are Osiris, the ruler of the afterlife; Isis, the great goddess of magic and motherhood; Set, the powerful and chaotic force of storms and disorder; and Nephthys, a protective goddess associated with mystery and transformation. Once again, we see a familiar pattern, a divine mother giving birth to the forces that shape the universe. When we compare these traditions from West Africa, Southern Africa, and ancient Egypt, something deeply fascinating appears. Across vast distances and different cultures, the story often begins with a feminine source of creation. Not as a secondary figure, not as a supporting character, but as the first principle of existence itself. Why would so many cultures share this idea? The answer may lie in something very simple. Every human being enters the world through a mother. These ancient traditions remind us of a powerful philosophical idea. The universe is not a cold machine. It is alive, creative, nurturing, and deeply interconnected. In this worldview, humanity is not separate from nature. We are part of the same living system, children of the cosmic mother. Over time, however, many of these ancient spiritual traditions were disrupted. Colonization reshaped societies across Africa. Missionary movements discouraged indigenous belief systems. Many traditional cosmologies were pushed into the background. Stories like that of Nana Buluku slowly faded from mainstream awareness, but they never disappeared completely. They survived through oral traditions, through storytelling, through rituals and cultural memory. And today, more and more people are rediscovering these ancient philosophies, not only as spiritual traditions, but as wisdom about humanity's relationship with the universe. They remind us that long before modern science attempted to explain the cosmos, ancient cultures were already exploring profound questions about existence. Where did we come from? What is the nature of creation? What force gave birth to the universe? Across Africa, many of those answers pointed toward the same powerful image: a mother of stars, a cosmic womb, a divine feminine source from which all life emerges. So the next time you look up at the night sky, imagine something beautiful. The stars above you may be part of a story that has been told for thousands of years, a story about the mother of the universe. Whether she is called Nana Buluku, Mama Inana, or Nut, the message remains the same. Before kings, before gods, before the sun and the moon, there was the mother. And according to these ancient traditions, The universe itself was born from her.